Hello guys, and welcome back to some more World of Warcraft TBC Classic. We're at the shores here in Dust Wallow Marsh, and what a beautiful sky that is. Wow, that's very red. Yeah, here at is it 9 PM or something like that? Maybe 8:30? I think so. It looks really good. That's why I was standing here doing our little thumbnail. So we got a couple of quests to do. I think we're killing Murlocs actually. Yeah, definitely Murlocs. And then probably we will try and see if we can go get those venom sacs from those spiders. And we got a couple of quests we can turn in up here, it seems. So let's get on, man. Let's get on with it. Alright. Oh, there is the first one. Let's go. Let's go. So I kind of, in the last video, I think it was, I mentioned, or maybe a couple of videos ago, I don't remember. I mentioned that I was looking into making more channels. Now, I might already have moved, and I think I will have moved most of my content to a new channel, actually. Everything concerning what I think I will do. I haven't exactly done it yet, but I created one new channel, which is gonna be called Realm Q RPG, and you might be, watching this on that channel actually already right now. But I'll probably make a couple of new channels: Realm Q RPG, Realm Q Simulation, probably something like that. So I will kind of split it up a bit, so I don't have all my content on the same channel, because here's the thing, I don't think that's very good for the viewers either, because many of you guys want to see the same kind of games, right? If you're watching this right now, you rather probably see RPG-esque games, and only want to see me play those type of games, where I like to play other types of games as well, but you might not want that. So, for a better experience for you guys, and also, yeah, it's making it a little bit more hard for me, but that's okay, that's okay. But I think it's just a better experience for the viewer, so they won't get spammed with a lot of games and stuff that they don't like. So I'm probably gonna make a few channels, or already have made a few channels at this stage. But I'm just sharing my, And I actually thought, I didn't think that was possible. I didn't think you could actually move an entire playlist to a new channel. Well, there is a process to do that. I was completely unaware of that. But yeah, Google it and you can find it for sure, how to do it. It's not as simple as you might think. Well, yeah, it is, but it's not as intuitive. It's not as intuitive as you might think. But it's definitely something you can do if you want to. Wow, that's a bit of Murlocs there. I think, you know what, let's just go in. Let's just go in on them. But yeah, you can definitely do it, and yeah, I will have done it at this time. When you're watching this, I would have moved to another channel for the World of Warcraft stuff, and any other RPG kind of games I would play in the future as well. So I think the main channel, the Realm Q channel, is probably gonna be more forwarded towards deck builders and strategy games. 4X. Yeah. Deck building and, small indie games, and also 4X games like Crusader Kings and what have you not. So I will split it up a bit. I like it. I like that idea. But yeah, that's the news today. That was my topic of the day, and other than that, I don't know anything what we're gonna talk about except from, just the usual killing Murlocs, talking shit about politics. Nah, maybe not today. I don't really have anything new to say about that. At least I don't think so. I mean, I have stated previously that I don't really follow, politics. Well, I do. I mean, no, not really. I don't follow politics. I just follow the news from different kind of angles. I kind of like being I like knowing what's going on around in the world, and that's the problem. If you want to do that, you kind of need multiple sources, at least how I feel it. You can't really have only one source, because dang, there is a lot of propaganda, a lot of obscuring the truth, or at least obscuring. There's a lot of what should I call it? I don't even know what I'm trying to. But if you're only following one media, you only get one kind of input, if you know what I mean. It's like it seems like everyone has some kind of agenda. Of course they do. Of course everyone got some kind of agenda. But a media house could have one agenda, and another house could have a second agenda, and how they might tell the same truth, but they tell it in two different ways. If you know what I mean. It's like they tell the story just a tiny bit different, and that way how you understand it will be a little bit different as well. So you have to have multiple sources to make up your own mind about it, because if you only get it from one source and you get very indoctrinated in that way of thinking, because they want you to get indoctrinated by thinking like they do, you won't have your own opinion. You will have theirs. That media house's opinion. And I'm talking only a media right now, but that could also be a YouTuber. If you only got your news from one YouTuber, well, then it will be a little bit obscured, because you will get a lot of his opinions, and you tend to go towards what you also agree on, right? You tend to find someone or a media house or whatever that you also agree with. And if you don't really go out there and go outside the box and try and find something that might not be what you believe is the truth, but also see it from their viewpoint, then you're not really. What is it? Okay, there's a druid here. Okay, I was getting confused what was attacking us. I didn't really want to attack these guys because there was 4 of them, but now we can attack them easily. I guess this is gonna be the hot topic of the day. How you get your news, right? Some people don't like, getting their news because they just think that pretty much all. They probably don't think that it's possible to find the truth in all the absolutely insanity that is the media, which is, I can somewhat agree to that, but I think if you got enough, if you find enough, what am I trying to say here? If you find enough articles about something and they all pretty much say the same, and you know that these persons that made these articles have very different viewpoints, but they both, in the end, say the same thing, you just have to, filter the political aspect of what they believe in, or religious, or whatever the debate is on. Just have to filter out their viewpoint, but find out what exactly happened. Then you can find the truth. Absolutely, you can. At least I believe so. I mean, there is a truth to be found between the lines. You just maybe have to read the lines 3, 4, 5 times from different people, from different media houses. And sometimes they are all just wrong. That can also be. Just because they have wrong information and they all run the same story, but just in a slightly different way. Sure, that's possible. That they are all wrong, but yeah, then they were all wrong and you were wrong too. But that usually is rarely the case, because they also have different analytics. They have not analytics, but different. Usually the big houses, the big media houses in each country, they do have their own kind of. What's it called? I don't even know what they are called, but I know they have them, like the background room researchers, stuff like that, to make sure that the story they are telling is actually true. But of course, they still have their political views and all that. But whatever, they still have some kind of I mean, they don't want to run a story if they found out it's completely wrong what they're saying, and you know, 1 week down the line they are proven wrong. They definitely don't want that. So there is, yeah. What I'm trying to say is just make sure that you don't get all your information from one place. Make sure you get different viewpoints and different ways of. The more you can gather of information on one topic from different viewpoints, the better. The better you can make your own, you know, choices on pulling out the right lines of text or what of speech, and find the truth in that. But yeah, in these war times, it's definitely when we're talking about that. It's very hard. I mean, that's where it gets really hard, because there are the propaganda is so heavy on both sides. It's very, very hard to find the truth. You don't know what's going on in a war. You just don't, unless you're there. It is so hard. There are some things that you can say, this is very, very likely to be true, because so many, you know, sources have stated this, and left and right, you know. Both the left and right, and I'm not only talking political aspects, left and right in all aspects of how you can debate, is saying the same thing, then it's probably exactly that. But even then, you never really know. But like, I think I saw that another Russian general was killed last night or something like that. Right, so here's the thing: if only Ukraine, the media in Ukraine was telling us about that, or you know, the government in Ukraine was telling me that, or telling us that, not me, but generally us. We should probably, did we kill all of them? Yeah, we're done. We're probably done for a moment here, because I'm just talking, you know. You know how it goes with me. Let's go up and find some spiders, and also maybe get towards this. Yeah, because I think these spiders could take a while to get. Oh, we got, okay, spirits here. Okay. But yeah, like, if it was only Ukraine telling us that, I would be, okay, well, it might be true, but, you know, it's coming from one side that could gain something from saying that, right? Propaganda-wise. So it's, but then when the Russian state media also go out and say, we have lost a general, and if the funeral is gonna be this and that, well, then, you know, have two sides to a story, right? You have they might tell the story completely different, but they're both saying that the general is dead, so he's probably dead. What does that mean? Well, that's where the propaganda comes in, right? It could mean one thing for one party and another thing for another party. But the fact is, the general is dead. And that's the main story. That's the main storyline, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, hello. Jarl and Grimsby. We don't have a whole lot of space for new quests, but let's check out what is happening here.
What can I do for you?
Have you come here to spy on me? No? Perhaps you have an appreciation for fine cuisine, then? Good, you can help.
Okay.
I like cooking. Good swamp cooking. Fried green frog legs and the like. And I'm all out of legs. The manor is overrun with frogs, though. Giant marsh frogs. Think you could bring me some of those legs?
I think I see a couple of them.
Really? Just bind on, pick up hem on the head and bring me the legs.
Oh,
then
yeah,
I'll make a stew and stew it up and suck it down and give you some too. Do you like stew?
Sure, but frog stew? I am not sure. I've tasted frogs once, and you wouldn't believe where. In France.
See you later.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's, okay, we actually also delivered a quest, so we can take this one, let's see what it is. What's haunting Witch Hill? So probably spirits we need to kill?
I traveled out here to pay Jarl a visit at his new home, and it's been a non-stop horror show ever since. There's something seriously wrong here, and I can't be the only one who sees it. Have you seen the ghosts and corpses shambling about Witch Hill? I've a feeling that if anyone knows what happened here, it is them. Seek out these risen husks and risen spirits in the surrounding area, grant them rest through combat, and see what you can learn from them before this evil consumes Jarl.
Yeah, perfect. I will pick that up, because we are anyway gonna kill spiders, pick up frogs and stuff like that here, so that's perfect. Do we just need to kill them, or how does this work? That seems to be the case. Alright. Oh, there is another quest. Wait, what? The last report? I didn't see that. Maybe it's a low-level quest. Could be.
How are you?
Spice. We could all use some spice in our life. You agree?
Maybe it's a pickup on the ground or something like... Oh, yeah, there it is.
Sifting through the loose dirt, the severed hand of an orc is found. And clutched in the hand is a bone-carved tube. And in the tube is a dirt-stained parchment. The parchment is a report made by an orc who spent weeks spying on the city of Thremor. After scanning the parchment, it is clear that it must be brought to the orc spymaster in Brackenwall village.
Alright, well, we will do that. Oh, yeah, quest log is full. I forgot about that. Well, we will pick it up when we run away from here, if I remember it. If I remember it. You're dead, frog. You're a dead frog. What quest was that? Information gathered? Okay, I didn't know. I thought it was spirits we had to kill, but yeah, okay. These guys as well. Sure. So far, I actually like it here in Doswallow Marsh. It's not very colorful, but what is that? Selfrax. Probably a follow-up quest to some of the quests we're doing right now. Yeah, I would think so. So yeah, all the mobs we're killing is in this area. I like this very tall grass. I mean, it's a little bit annoying, but then again, I kind of like it. You know what would have made this zone a little bit better? Just a few more different colors here and there. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay, so... Oh, I see. This restless apparition was like... haunted that dude, or I don't know, I'm not sure. We also need to kill the Risen spirit? Risen or Risen? Risen? Yeah, it must be Risen. There we go. Oh, that's a frog. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's many years ago I tasted frog, and I don't really remember it too well. It's like what I think I remember is that it actually tasted okay. But I don't really recall exactly what it tasted like. But the thing I'm, you know, a little bit like, why would you eat frogs unless you could? I mean, there is not a whole lot of meat on that. It's you need a lot of them, man. I don't think there is any spiders in this area, but yeah, that's all right. Missed our first shot, but well, we crit our second shot, I guess. How many bullets do we have? Oh, way over 2,000 yet. Alright. But about news, I think there is a very valid, that's what I was trying to say, valid value in not following the news at all. Local as world, both things. I think there is something about not following it. If you... It depends on what kind of person you are, right? I'm a kind of person that likes to follow that kind of things. I'm just, interested in knowing what's happening around the world. That's also why I seek out a different kind of... just different kinds of news. Not only one thing, I mean, yeah, a lot of the news right now is about wars and, the global news is a lot about the war. That's clearly it. But if you really want to, find something that is, I don't know, worthy of a mention or something like that, right? It's not all things that I consider big news that get picked up. That could be happening something in New Zealand. That could be happening something in Greenland. That could be happening something in some place where it might be a big deal in that place, locally in New Zealand. It could be a big deal. And where I'm thinking, wow, that's a really good story. Why didn't that get picked up? Well, there are so many news. There are so many things happening in the world that it's just impossible to the big houses. They can't, BBC or whatever you're following. I don't know. I don't even follow BBC. That's just what popped up in my mind. Whatever you're following, they can't follow it all. You know what I mean? It might be interesting, but they just can't do it. So they're going for whatever is popular and also sell clicks. Because today is all about the clicks, I guess. So it's like the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp situation here. It got a lot of attention, man. And is it important? No. For me, absolutely not. I don't care about it. But I see it all the time. Also on YouTube, there's so many following this thing. It could be over by now. When you see this, it could be over, of course. So could the war. The war could be over in 2 days. Who knows? But yeah, that's the thing. I don't really care what happens to Johnny Depp or Amber Heard. I don't care. They are just some famous people that, well, one of them maybe have hit the other one, and there were some trouble in there. Yeah, whatever. That happens to millions of people. I mean, it's not that interesting. It's nothing new. It's nothing. If it's not even an extreme story. It's like just the most regular story I could think of, but it's famous people. I mean, yeah, okay, yeah. Of course, I don't like that. I mean, she looks like a psychopath. Completely, she does looks like a psychopath. But that shouldn't be the Should that really be the main story? It's probably a very big storyline in US, but I don't really know. But I could see that. I could see that. What information gathered? We have completed it, right? So what is it we are? Why is there some quest, pickup quest we got here? We could. Yeah. Because these are done, right? Yeah, 10 out of 10. That's what happens when I just... What else is there? Well, there is the spiders. Oh, the frogs, of course, the frogs. Completely forgot about the frogs while I was talking. Go away. I just feel like it's not a very interesting thing to follow. Just because they're famous, it doesn't make it, interesting. Per se, for me, at least. But it's a big deal. It got so much media attention. I mean, this is gonna be something when when we get to the end of the year. Then the news reporter is gonna say, "Oh, and this was the year of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's trial and all that, and that was a big deal." Yeah, but was it? Really? Was it really? I don't know. If there is a story for me to take out of that, is it that a man is winning in a case like this against a woman? That's probably the main story here, if there is any. I don't care if they are famous or not, but the storyline should be that a man is winning against a female in this courtroom with this story. That's That's not happening every day, is it? But again, we might not hear of it. It might just be the case that that might be the case that I don't know, but there is definitely with all the equal rights and all that, you know, I have a feeling that women would win a case like this more often than not, just because of how society sees it normally or historically speaking, right? But yeah, that might change now. And that could be the main storyline there. Which would make it a little bit interesting. Just because they are famous and blah blah blah. Blah blah blah, right? Yeah. But other than that, it's just a marriage problem, isn't it? It's just a regular old marriage problem. Seen it thousands of times, millions of times in history. Oh, I want your money, but we got mad at each other, someone threw a bottle, someone hit me, someone did this and that, and yeah, whatever. Yeah. I don't know. I might be wrong. It might be a very interesting case. I don't know. I haven't followed it that deeply. I just, you know, have seen the surface thing. Anyway. Let's turn in a quest.
Good day to you.
Spice. We could all use some spice in our life. You agree?
Yeah.
Ah, that's the spice. Now here's some swampy good stew.
Mm-hmm. We actually get 20 of the frog leg stew. Mm-hmm. Nice. Very nice.
Eye juice is good juice for drinking. Too
Oh,
bad
God.
most critters only have 2 eyes. But spiders have lots of eyes. Lots and
Oh.
lots. And dark mist eye juice is tasty. Smooth and salty. Unpopped spider eyes. I taste them already. Dark mist spiders are west of here, in the dark mist cavern. You figure the spiders are named after the cave. Or is it the other way around?
I don't know. I mean, a cave could be very, you know, dark. So could a spider. I mean, most spiders are having some dark colors to them. Unless you're going to Australia, then they are just having a all rainbow scheme. Alright, let's pick that up. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how a spider tastes. Well, I would lie about that if I knew, so yeah, there we go.
Do for you.
Morden produces a small sheet of paper and a pen, beginning to scribble down notes on your findings. From your findings, the spirits in this place must amount to everyone who ever lived on this land, not just the previous occupants. Something has been corrupting and killing them. Those who follow don't learn the truth until it's too late. We have to put an end to this. Relum.
Okay, I'm not sure. So this is just about the spirits, and okay, it's the storyline is a little bit weak.
In my years as an herbalist, I've often observed that nature will provide subtle cures to the most vexing of problems. I've read that hedge mages and witch doctors often use the smoke of an herb known as witchpin to draw evil from its hiding places. If true, this would mean witchpin should be growing near the shallow waters of Witch Hill. You should be able to identify it by its broad leaves and reddish central stalk. Bring me any of the herb you can find, Relum. It may be our only hope.
I really hate when they do this.
Well met. Be careful.
In my years as an herbalist, I've often...
So, okay. I guess we will go pick those up. What exactly is it? Witchbane? I'm not sure. Witchbane. I kind of. Oh, okay. Yeah, the herbalist. See, I'm getting so. When the quest givers do something like that, just walk off while we are talking to them. It's like I'm getting so confused about what is going on, and that I don't really hear the rest of the quest, and I don't really focus on it. But yeah, now I do remember that he was speaking about something about herbalism. But yeah, I'm just getting so lost in the, you know, completely idiotic game mechanic where they're just leaving you while you're talking to them. I'm just getting, what the fuck is going on here, man? So I'm not even, I mean, I just forget what we had just heard, right? Straight off. Funny how my brain works that way, but yeah, it is actually really annoying they do that, because the quests kind of loses its value for some reason for me when they do that. Oh, we got one over here. See, I have no idea what the storyline is here, except from just picking up these flowers. Because he did that. But the other one, the other quest we picked up with the, you know, the dark spiders in the cave and that joke you mentioned, or yeah, kind of a joke, you know. That's way easier for me to remember because I was immersed. I lost immersion completely when he walked off. Like it's just and if I lose immersion like that, I don't recall what the quest was for some reason. I mean, I don't know how that works with your chemicals in the brain, but it just does that for me. So yeah, it's really annoying when they do that. I do get annoyed by that. So I guess I got 2 things now here in Classic. And actually that happens in Retail as well, if I'm not mistaken. We got the amount of quest we can have, and then we got quest givers just walking off while we're talking to them. That's 2 things that I really don't like about the game. If I do have to find something that I really don't like. It's small details, but you know, it adds up when it happens again and again and again. So I guess, yeah, over here is the spider. I guess we're gonna go over there soon enough. Because we can also get the venom sacs in the cave. Just by killing a lot of spiders, but we might as well do this first. Guess we need to kill this croc, or maybe we just take this one instead. Yeah, I think we're running back with this quest right away. I have a feeling there might be a follow-up on it. I think the gargoyle we saw before is probably the follow-up. Not that I remember, but, you know, it would just be logical. With the whole spirit kind of... could see a gargoyle come out of that. I don't know why. I don't even feel like that's logical, but yeah, that's where I'm going with it. I want to slay that gargoyle, that's basically where I'm at. Alright, let's get back there. Turn it in. I think the sounds, the ambient, is very, very good here in Dustwallow Marsh. Is it crickets? I'm not sure. That's a lot of different sounds. A lot of different animal sounds. But I can't really pick them out. Alright. Here you are, Grimsby.
Light be with you.
Were you able to gather any of the herb? We must work quickly, before whatever evil is behind this infestation consolidates its hold on this area. Mordant accepts the bunch of herbs from you. These match the description exactly. I prepared the torch while you were out. All that remains is to fasten the herbs to the end here.
Alright.
The torch is ready. Plant it at the end of the dock and be prepared to face whatever comes forth. I have no idea what the torch's smoke may reveal. If anything emerges at all. I must say, I have my doubts about this kind of folk magic, but we haven't time for anything else. For your sack and Charles, I wish you luck.
Yeah.
Greetings. Go with
The torch is ready.
Well, it's annoying. No, I'm not gonna lie, it's really stupid. He said at the under the bridge here. I don't see anything. Does he mean another bridge? Does... I don't know. No, it should be here. Yeah, okay. I just didn't see that. Yeah, again, I'm just getting so frustrated with that I forget that he actually gave us a torch. See, I just completely forget the storyline when something like that happens. It's really strange, but I think the gargoyle is gonna come here. But I think it's so stupid. It's the most stupid game mechanics ever, man. It's just a ridiculous thing to do. You're standing there talking to him, and then he just walks up like you're not talking to him. What the fuck? It shouldn't happen. And yeah, I know it's an old game, but even for an old game, that should not happen. They shouldn't do that. They shouldn't do that. That shouldn't be possible. Well, I don't really see anything happening here. Unless he is just taking, like, a ridiculous amount of time to get here. Well, this is awkward. Yeah, well... At the end of the dock of Swamp Light Manor, we did that, and nothing happened. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it bugged. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna give it one more go, and if it doesn't work, then I'm just gonna delete the quest. I just can't be asked about these types of things. This quest have already frustrated me quite a bit, so, you know, one more chance. Come on. Yeah. What the hell? Oh, it just disappeared here on Questy. That's great. Oh, no, I actually clicked something, so... Alright. Try again. Oh, something is happening. So it bugged. It bugged the last time. I presume we are gonna see a gargoyle. Oh yeah. Self-fract. Alright. Go get him, Scoppy. He's gonna be a dead gargoyle. Alright. Guess we pulled aggro. Took aggro. There we go. That should be it. Yeah, okay. Let's see if he just walks off again while we're talking to him.
Is it over?
Yeah.
It worked. Morden clears his throat. I mean, it worked. Jarla and I are in your debt, Realm. Now the only remaining problem is my friend's taste in furniture, and I'm afraid that won't be solved as easily.
Mm-hmm. What do we get here? Not really that great. Nah. Tiny bit better, I guess. I'll take it.
Bless you.
Alright then. Put them on. Why is it saying, okay, no. Oh, okay, the Beastmaster. It's better for Beastmaster, but this is better for marksmanship and survival. You know what? I think I'd rather have that. 14% better for 2 other specs. That's probably overall better. I don't know, maybe. Maybe not. Quite a big bat. Gargoyle. Is it a bat or gargoyle? It's a demon. It's a demon. That's it. That's it. Okay, we got. Okay, we can actually pick up this quest now. Let's get it.
Sifting through the loose
Yeah, we already heard you. We heard you first time. There you go. All right then. You know what, guys? I think we're gonna end it there. And next time we're probably gonna go slay some spiders, but I'll keep it. Yeah, on the low end here with plus 30 minutes, minus 40. So I think we're gonna sit here near the fire and just relax for a bit. Yeah, there we go. Turning out. Just warming the feet up before we are going further into the swamp. Yeah. Well, it's a marsh. It's not a swamp, but whatever. Yeah. So there we are, guys. I'll see you around next time.